going on, guys? Jasir here. Welcome to the video, welcome to my channel and all that other fun stuff. So today what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you the 4 main things I look for in a car, since as of right now I may be looking for one. Are you ready for that? Let's stop into it. Alright, so guys, number 1 is gas mileage. Alright, so check this out. I am currently excuse me, I was almost about to choke. I'm currently not really looking for a car. I guess that's how it came out in the last clip, but well, that's not what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, if I were to buy another car like right this second if I had the money, these are the primary things I'd be saying. So as I mentioned, gas mileage. So the thing is that as of right now, as let's say a newly turned 19-year-old, you need to be more smart with your finances and everything. And me, as a minimalist, oh yeah, I am trying to be as careful as possible. So of course, when it comes down to cars, you definitely need to look at what the gas mileage is like. So the car that I currently own, which is my Volkswagen right over here, you know what? I think I should play the clip in style. So go ahead and enjoy that and come back right here. Alright, so as you saw in the last clip, my car is dope as hell. She is my baby. I've had her for pretty much let's say around about 5 to 6 months, and she's been doing well. She's not caused any problems. And the main best thing that I love about her is the fact that she has an amazing gas mileage. Like, the gas mileage on this thing is about 29 city and 31 highway. And I can't thank this enough because I save a tons of money on gas, and the highest fuel capacity on this thing is about 14 gallons. And especially right now, based on what's going on in the world right now, a lot of gas prices are down. And because of that, I don't really spend that much money on gas. Like, let's say, before I'd say if I'd want to fill up my tank, it'd probably cost me what? I think maybe around $30, but as of right now, it'll probably cost me maybe $20 or maybe worst case, $19. That's a big fact right there versus if I was driving a car that has a bad gas mileage and also requires you to pour in premium fuel. Like, a good example can be, let's not be specific, let's say if I got a Mercedes C-Class, a C63, not only is the gas mileage not that good on it, on top of that I'm going to have to pour premium in there, which is actually more expensive, and the gas is going to run out quickly. So yeah, that's one factor you should consider. And if you're consider buying your first car, this is definitely something you should consider right now. Scott, Morgan Wallen, or Kane Brown on the way to literally doing anything. I feel like it inspires me a lot. But anyways, number 2, average maintenance cost. Alright, so look, man, the average maintenance cost is something you should always look at every time you're buying a new vehicle, especially when you're buying something you're going to hold on to for a long amount of time. I recommend always looking up websites, always going on websites such as JD Power and RepairPal.com. This video is not sponsored by them, but that's always the best source to go look at if you want to know the average maintenance cost on the vehicle that you're about to purchase. It's because they literally break down every single thing. Like, let's say you were buying a Volkswagen Beetle as of right now, so you'd want to know the average maintenance cost on that. So if you'd go to RepairPal.com right now, I guarantee you will be okay for 3 years. 3 years, if you own that car, it's not going to cost you anything. Maybe that 4th year, you might have a problem. And I'm I'm not for sure exactly on the stat. I'm pretty sure it will cost you maybe about $168 to repair it when you reach that 4th year. And the main problem on a Volkswagen Beetle is the fact that the power windows, primarily on the driver's side, doesn't really work that much. But for my Jetta, honestly, I didn't really pay attention to what the problem can be because honestly she's been doing amazing and I'm pretty confident she'll do great. So the average maintenance cost is always something you want to look at because if you're on a tight budget, you always want to make sure that it's some car that will last you a good amount of time, and even if something does happen, you can always cover that up. I gotta say, man, it is absolutely hot out here in Texas. As you guys can tell, I'm sweating like crazy. But well, I'm still gonna film this for y'all because y'all are gonna show some sport, okay? So give this video a thumbs up just because I've been out here in the heat filming for y'all. But anyways, so this is a weird part that I've always heard about, but I've never really been to before because I just never get the time to. I've always passed by it though. But well, today's the day. I'm actually here and I'm actually gonna discover it. So, number 3, horsepower or torque? Alright guys, so actually when it comes down to horsepower and torque, it actually, hold on a second, let me take my mask off. I don't think I need to have this on. Yeah, I don't think I need this on. So, man. Alright, so what I meant by horsepower and torque is, as of right now, that is something I would look into, but usually it differs. Whether I'd be looking at a horsepower or torque, because torque just means the car is gonna have more power every time I hit that gas pedal. But horsepower just means, it just tells me how fast it can go. So in this case, I would probably be looking at horsepower because torque, it goes back to the first tip I told you about gas mileage. The more torque it has, actually let me focus this real quick. All right, I think y'all can see me better. No, y'all can't. All right, right there is good. So horsepower is probably something I'd go for and something I believe you guys should go for too because like I said, the more the torque, the worse the gas mileage. And by that I mean the more torque the car has, the more gas the car is gonna drink every time you hit that gas pedal because, you know, bigger the engine, the worse the gas mileage. So that's what I'd choose if I were you. So just to bring things together, my Jetta actually has about 147 horsepower and about 170 pound-feet of torque. I can't remember the exact stats, but I really hope this is what it is. If it's not, then I'll put it right here on the screen. So yeah, that's personally what my Jetta does, and at the same time, it probably does have more power, more torque than the horsepower, but I mean, to me it doesn't because every time I step on that gas pedal, it doesn't accelerate as fast as I want it to. And I'm sorry y'all if y'all can hear an echo because I'm actually, you know what? I think I'll just show it to you. As you can see right up there, I'm actually within that little monument that you saw, and you can probably hear me echo pretty dang bad. So that's that, and I hope you guys make a better decision in, you know, purchasing your car, and I hope you guys consider these tips that I'm giving out right now because they're gonna mean a lot, and they're probably gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. I'm officially back in my car. And man, when I tell you it was hot AF out there, I really mean it was hot AF. Hold on a second. Let me get this thing started and turn on the AC. Oh, yes, sir. Let's turn that AC on. Where's my phone? Alrighty. Oh. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Number 3, price range. Nothing but some nice orange juice during this Texas heat. Hold on, are y'all focused? Let's check. Alright, y'all should be. Hopefully y'all are. Alright, let's take a sip. Man, I was dehydrated as hell. So, like I said, number 4 is price range. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm finna reach in my crib, and then we'll talk about it right over there, okay? See y'all then. Alright guys, as you can see now, I am back at the crib now. I'm extremely exhausted. I'm about to wrap this video up right over here, and I just realized that I did not explain the 4th tip, which was price range. So let's just hop right back on topic. So when it comes down to price range, you always have your own budget of the kind of car you want to buy. So like right now, if you were to ask me what would be my price range if I were to buy another one, it would probably be around the 17 to maybe 24 grand range. And the Volkswagen pretty much fell under that range, which is why I bought it. And then if there was another car, it would most likely be the Malibu, but the Malibu is like slightly, the Chevy Malibu is like slightly towards the end edge. It's like around the 23 to 24 grand. But a key tip when it comes down to pricing for vehicles, if you're buying like a everyday car, like let's say like a Jetta that I have, or if you were buying let's say a Nissan Maxima, or if you were buying a Honda Civic or something like that, I suggest those cars, it's always best you should buy them brand new, because like from the dealership, I know they can be expensive, but they're probably going to be within your budget. Like these brand new cars are definitely going to be within my budget, and I'll always buy them brand new. However, when it comes down to cars like Mercedes, Audi, BMW, and you know, Kia Stingers and all these exotic vehicles, I will always buy them used, because from a dealership they're going to be way more, versus if somebody already bought it and drove it off the lot, then I bet the value would have been depreciated. Like as of right now, how about we go on CarMax right now and find a really good car. So just give me 1 second. All right, let me start screen recording on this thing. Alrighty, so we're on CarMax right now, so let's select let's select an Audi right now. So let's go for, man, they don't have that many available. Maybe an Audi S4. No. Let's look for a brand newer one. Actually, no, screw it. Let's go to Mercedes. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, you know what? Let's look at the GLC 300. So as you can see right over here in the picture, we have a 2019 Mercedes-Benz. It's a GLC 300. It's from 2019, and look at the price range right there. That's a 32 grand, pretty much 33 grand, 13,000 miles, and yeah, that's there. But now let's look at it from Google. So let's go online and type up Mercedes. Let's type up Mercedes Benz. Actually, no. Let's type up 2019 Mercedes Benz GLC 300. Okay, there we go. So in that case, look at that. We have the price range, and here is the price range right over here. So as you can see right over there, it says MSRP 40,700. And keep in mind, MSRP means that's where it's going to start from. That's not the exact price. So if we were to go to, actually, let's try Mercedes-Benz of Sugar Land. This is like one of my local dealerships over here. So if we were to go there, then let's, actually no, I can't find a 2019. Let's try to refine the search. 2020. Okay, unfortunately we can, but okay. So as we saw back there, A brand new GLC 300 from 2019 would cost us at a starting price of around 40 grand, versus on CarMax that we just looked, it would have cost me literally 33 grand right there. You saw it. You saw the depreciation. It went down by 10,000. And on top of that, from a dealership, if you were to buy it, then they would probably charge you a certain interest rate. And I am willing to bet on the fact that the interest rate from the dealership would be higher, versus if you were to go from CarMax and buy it, might be cheaper, or even a possibility you might get a 0% interest. You never know. CarMax, not only CarMax sell used cars, you have Texas Direct Auto, you have Car Gurus, you have Carvana, you have all kinds of websites, and they can offer you better rates. So, me personally, guys, the takeaway point from here is always have a budget. And if you were to be buying an everyday car, like a car that's pretty standard that a lot of people drive, buy it brand new. But if you were to be buying a luxury car like an Audi, a Mercedes, a BMW, anything like that, buy a brand new, buy a used one, because you should take advantage of the depreciation. Anyways, guys, this is all I have for you. And as you saw in the last clip, if you're watching this video right now, which means it was my birthday yesterday. Yes, I'm a 4th of July baby, and yeah, it's been a blessing, and I am currently 19 years old now. The Lord has blessed me with another year, and I really hope that there's more and more positivity that comes through. And my birthday wish was, hopefully this illness goes away and everything gets back to normal in the world, and we continue to get back to our normal lifestyles and get back on the grind. And on top of that, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July with your family. Had some nice steaks and barbecue, whatever you guys will be doing. I hope everything worked out. And on top of that, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video right over here. So these are my 4 things. These are my 4 things I consider if I were to be buying a new car right now or even in the future. These 4 things would be my top priority. However, keep in mind, everybody has different tastes. I have a different taste, and another person would also have one. But these are mine over here, in case if you guys were interested in it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Be positive, and I'll see you then.